Well, hey folks, welcome back to Your Inspired Life, the show where I help you stay accountable to your goals and supported on your personal health goal journey so you can get onto those bigger life goals. And if you're new here, welcome. You're coming in at a really good time. We're actually in week 2 of my 8-week Shape Up for Summer accountability program. It's a challenge going on now, but feel free to go back and look at the older shows in case you want to catch up on some of the content, but feel free to go at your own pace. The theme of week 2 is positivity mindset. And I want to talk to you about a strategy that I call how to think like a winner. Or if you're tuning into this program, it's how to think and lose weight like a winner. I'm going to talk about winners in the sense of an athlete. Athletes are pretty well known to achieve a lot of personal goals, especially when it comes to their fitness or their sport. And it takes a special mindset to do this. And for the sake of this episode, let's consider someone who's a winner to be not necessarily someone that medals in a first, second, or third place, but anyone who is a finisher of their intended event. So first off, most athletes get coached in mindset. Most of them are coached to visualize the success of their endeavor. They're visualizing game day. They're visualizing crossing the finish line. That's a really big part of it, and they're taught right from the beginning. The concept of visualization is taught from the very beginning in their training, visualizing achieving the goal. Secondly, winners keep a winning attitude. They don't spend a lot of time wondering if they're going to achieve their goal. They just sort of do. They just do it, kind of like that Nike saying. They follow through with their training program and execute it on event day. Commitment piece usually comes in at the beginning where they decide what they're going to participate in and then the follow through of the training program. It's usually all spelled out for them, but they just sort of execute it day by day and going through, and then event day comes up. So if you imagine a triathlete, for example, they're competing in 3 different events, and it's a lot of training involved. Sometimes if it's a quick event, even the training program takes 12 weeks. So not completing the training program never occurs to them as an option. It's just something that must be done. Since they already decided that they're going to do this event, they just follow through with the training program. It's like the Yoda saying, do or do not, there is no try, right? So once you've decided you're going to do it, you just follow through with it. It's just how it goes. I mean, of course, there could be an event where someone gets injured and they can no longer train, but if someone signed up for a 5K or a marathon or a triathlon or even a group sport, they're going to play in the game. They're not considering opting out because they've already decided that's what they want to do. So I think no matter what the most likely outcome of a particular sports event might be, like whether or not someone's going to place really well or do exceptionally well in their age group, most winners think their way through the training by rehearsing the event in their mind. And I've talked about this before in some previous shows, rehearsing for challenging circumstances, except the twist on this one is that you're rehearsing the goal. You're rehearsing actually achieving the goal and visualizing yourself having a really exceptional outcome. So a training program gives them the time to rehearse and practice the best possible outcome, as well as how it's going to feel at the finish line, especially if the training's going really well. If you're having a really good day running, it's easy to imagine how that feeling might translate in the future when the actual event day arrives. So you're practicing really good feelings as you're doing the actual training. So see if you can apply this to your program, practicing the really good feelings of adhering to your training program and just imagining it unfolding with ease. The more time you can practice this, the more you're setting positive patterns in your brain. And finally, I think one more really important characteristic that sets winners apart from other people is that they keep going and they keep optimizing based on what they know about themselves and what they're learning about themselves throughout the process. Usually they're learning as they go and they're applying what they're learning to changing things up, shifting gears if needed. They're opening to discovering the best of themselves and they're not super stuck in one way to do something. If the program isn't working well, they're willing to switch gears and try something else. So I think that you can say that most winners have found more than one way to get across the finish line. And I think you can adopt a lot of these same principles to help you in your health journey. Hope these tips were helpful today, and I hope you're having a great week 2 in the positive mindset, keeping boosted. Hope you're having a lot of opportunities to try out your positive emotions, and now practicing with the visualization, the rehearsing, and the winner's attitude. It's a great combination for the rest of your week, guys. Take care, and we'll talk with you tomorrow. Bye.